Alrighty guys, welcome back to the stream for the second time this week. So this is the second or third of three streams this week, and immediately we're getting into it here versus Central High School. So after last week's forfeit win, we are now 7-0. So if we win today, we will be 8-0 going into our match against Centennial High School tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. So we basically get off school and just right away into that match, which will be really, very fun for our esports team. So as usual, we have our very own Elf up first inside of this game number one and set number one against a Meta Knight player from Central High School. So we will see how things go. Good luck, guys, and have fun.
3, 2,
all right, and I'll also watch the frame rate this time because there was a little lag last time. So see if I can diagnose that for you guys this time. But oh wow, immediately Elf getting into things here against this Meta Knight, and this Meta Knight is doing very strong so far, getting already 33% against Elf. Some good combos coming out from this Meta Knight player. Elf already at 57%. I think this is the first time that I've seen him in the deficit so far this year. Oh, the Meta Knight does not snap to the ledge. The Magnet Hands do not snap to the ledge, and he SDs. That's so sad, but he will try to make things back here, especially with these strong, swift moves. Alright, and our JV is also up today, so if we win quick, we'll be able to watch some JV games. But it looks like this is going to be a very close game because despite the SD, this Meta Knight is still getting more percent than Elf is getting against the Meta Knight. So Elf will definitely have to lock in here just to get some extra percent going. Elf cannot find his footing so far. Alright, there we go. Elf already getting 48% against this Meta Knight player. Meta Knight trying to find this kill option with side B. Down B would have killed probably right there, especially against Lucas. Oh, and the miss up smash. That was a very risky move. Probably not worth the risk there for Elf. But entering the critical percent is Elf. 140 here for him. Almost at max rage. At max rage now. Here comes the Meta Knight trying to find this kill. And what is going on off stage here? What the heck? That worked. Okay, yeah, no, that's definitely... That's not it! What the heck? Okay, these guys are all just like struggling to kill each other. I don't know what's going on right now. Elf is not dead yet at 178. What's going on? Elf cannot die. Okay, finally, dash attack out of all things does it for this Meta Knight player here. And things are finally evened out against stock slides. But the difference is that Elf has 79%, while this Meta Knight player only has 16 against Elf. But that is racking up fast. This Meta Knight player showing their chief ability to get that percent quickly. Elf trying to work their way around that. Here goes Elf though, getting Meta Knight to critical percent. Here we go. Elf found himself a disadvantage. But same with the Meta Knight player. Elf cannot find that PK freeze like he has in previous games so far. Meta Knight for sure entered the critical percent. Now one more good move coming from Elf will end off this stock. Oh no! Elf should have gotten that kill there, but he did not turn around that down smash in time. But here goes Elf getting that sweet spot forward air at 127. This Meta Knight player is dead, and Elf has finally found his footing inside of this game number one, and it looks like he's running away with this just a little bit. That SD definitely did help Elf get a lead inside of this game number one. Oh, but Meta Knight is starting to read that tether grab coming in from Elf, and things are evened out here. Elf did not get any extra credit after that nice stock here. I don't even know what to say. This is so close. Here comes Elf. 23% on the Meta Knight player already. Keeping him back is Elf. Meta Knight teleporting past the PK freeze. Here comes Elf! That should have been it right there. With that down spike, Elf could have sealed off this game. But sadly, Meta Knight is just a little bit too floaty for that, and it will not work out in Elf's favor. Here comes Meta Knight on the counter attack. Up tilt coming from Meta Knight. Air dodge read on that forward smash. And Elf making it back to stage, but not without suffering a lot of percent. 71 already dealt here for Elf. Here comes a Meta Knight. 73%. 90% for this Meta Knight player. This is so close. Things are evened out. Oh, here comes the back throw. That could have done it. Elf finding himself in advantage right now. Can he hold on to it? And he can. Wow, what a game for Elf. Almost not winning there. But here we go. One win for Elf. This Meta Knight player almost stealing off that game 1, but sadly has 2 SDs in this game. This game number 2 will be very close, so Mr. Elsa is definitely taking some time as team captain to give Elf some hints right now on how to beat this Meta Knight player. Very good at team captaining from Elf. Alright, so that was a lot more interesting. As you see, everything's already hyped up here, so let's continue out this hype throughout the rest of the game as we talk about our scoreboard. So, the number, the yellow, they're just like on Monday and on a lot of our other games on the Esports GCHS YouTube channel. We have the current game wins. I don't even know if you guys can hear me. I hear so much stuff and I have noise canceling headphones on. So I'm gonna wait for a sec to explain the scoreboard. Alright, so everything's done and everything's kind of quiet out here, so I can actually hear myself now, despite my headphones. So, like I was talking about, we have the scoreboard. So, we have the numbers in the yellow, that's the current game score. So, there are a possibility of 5 sets per actual game, and Elf is playing inside of set number 1. And that, because he earned a game win right there, he earns 1 point, and the first to 2 on that scoreboard wins a point toward that middle score, and that middle score is the overall set score. So whoever wins their set scores a point for that bottom middle score, and whoever gets to 3 points on that bottom middle score first wins the entire game. So far for the past couple weeks it's been a lot of 3-0s on that bottom middle score, but we'll see if we maintain that 3-0 victory every single game. We've had some pretty close ones, especially against Willow Canyon, getting a very close Game 5 final set victory there from Mr. Elsa, so that was very good from him. Alright. I think right now they've switched to Sephiroth, so I know how to spell Sephiroth after Sephiroth. Okay. I hope I spelled it right, especially after last week. Or yesterday. I'm trying to say it last week, but alright. So here comes Sephiroth. We'll see if the Sephiroth player is a little bit better than Holbrook's Sephiroth player. So Holbrook was definitely a very good opponent to face, especially since they had White Chocolate Will on their team. But we will see how they do inside the season. But at least for us now, we have our game number 2 coming out here for Alpha versus the Sephiroth player from Central High School. Smash It Up Varsity. So we will see who wins, and good luck guys, and have fun inside of this game number 2 of set number 1. If Elf wins this, he secures the first point for our team, so that will be very important. Alright, immediately Elf trying to channel back what he learned on Monday. I was trying to remember what day we played that game. Monday. But it looks like right now he's still trying to remember all the things that he's learned, because he's only dealt 13%, while the Sephiroth player has already dealt 54%, and that shield break down smash, almost getting that shield break there. That would have been very bad for Elf's first stock. Elf getting baited into all of these air dodges, these up smashes, putting in great work for the Sephiroth player. Here comes Elf, not able to get that stock yet. And that down smash will hit that recovery option coming in from Elf, and immediately Elf losing his first stock. But remember how good Elf's options are against Sephiroth when he's off stage, so we will have to see how Elf fares with that, especially with those PK freezes and those down smashes, as Sephiroth does not snap to the ledge. But Alf seeming to be in a little bit of a troubling situation right here. Already at 30% on his second life, while this Sephiroth has not even entered the critical percent on his first life yet. Alf having to lock in just a little bit here to get this victory. But hey, if the Sephiroth player can SD as Meta Knight, I'm sure that the Sephiroth player is going to SD as Sephiroth. Really good read there on that air dodge. Almost with the PK freeze. That would have been the first stock there for Alf. But he's suffered already 53%, and that is not fast enough. And Alf has entered almost their critical percent now. Alf getting a free recovery because of that smart PK freeze. Really good job there from Alf. The side magnet is going to be very helpful. And really good back throw, especially to tank that Shadow Flare right there from Sephiroth. Alright, Alf has an uphill battle here, especially being at 79% on his second life already. Really good read there from Alf, sadly not getting that PK freeze to finish off that good read. But here comes Alf, trying to get this Sephiroth player to his final life. But first you'll have to rack up some percent, and sadly not any of these players are racking up much percent right now. A very campy game number 2 so far for these players. Here comes the Sephiroth poking through that platform with his down spike. Alf trying to get that. Oh! Okay, so like I said about the SDs, it looks like the Sephiroth player is a SD, and that evens things out, and that is very good for Alf. I feel like Alf has discovered the Sephiroth strategy just a little bit, so the fact that the Sephiroth player is dead, maybe. Oh my gosh, I was about to say the Sephiroth player almost died there. Really good recovery there coming from Alf, especially after that mini down spike that the Sephiroth player did. Really good read on that up smash coming from Alf. A lot of percent. Sephiroth already taking 67%, while only 39 for Alf. But the spacing on these moves from Sephiroth is immaculate. Oh, Alf not getting launched off stage like I thought he would. That was very dangerous. Here comes Alf. Oh, Alf not being able to get that down spike like he had hoped. But Sephiroth is thrown off stage. Can Alf seal this stock? Sephiroth entered the critical percent now. But with that double jump from his wing. Oh, the down smash almost killing. Alf entered the critical percent. Yet another close game on this game number 2. Both players have entered equal percentage here on their final life. And no, the dash attack there from Sephiroth will seal off that game number 2. Alf barely not able to clutch out that game. That was so close, but sadly, we will have to go to a game number 3. This is the first individual game loss that we've seen in the past couple weeks. So this will be a tough opponent for sure. Alright, a very intense game number 2 leads into a game number 3 inside this set. I am so excited to see how Elf does. Counter right out of the gate for this Sephiroth player. Wow, Sephiroth already coming down to the gate kicking here. 54%. But here comes Elf with some percent of his own. Reading all of those moves. And that could have been very good if Elf hit that PK freeze there. No! Elf accidentally launches the wrong way and SDs pulls one of the moves that this Sephiroth likes to do every game. So sadly that will put him at a slight deficit here. But hey, Elf is doing very good so far on all of these moves. So he has not suffered much percent himself. So we might see something where we have a close end game. But that is definitely not ideal. PK freeze sadly does not connect. The Sephiroth is a little bit better at recovering than the last Sephiroth. I like how Elf is starting to use PK freeze just a little bit more against the Sephiroth, just trying to force out some options off stage. Very, very smart there from Elf. Here comes the Sephiroth, just trying to find his way around this stage, especially with there being no platforms. This is Elf's domain right here, FD. And really good healing there from Elf, trying to dodge all those setups, but sadly he does take some percent afterward, which kind of sucks. But the Sephiroth already dies, and I feel like Elf has only taken like 70% so far inside this game number 3. I'm not used to saying game number 3. That's really interesting. Here goes Elf, trying to find his options, trying to find his footing. Here he goes. Oh, misses the grab though. That was almost very good there. If it was a dash grab, that probably would have connected. Really good read there on that up smash coming from Elf. And the percents have evened out. Elf almost getting that PK freeze. I was really excited there for a second. I thought that would be the suck, but it looks like the Sephiroth will take his advantage there on that missed up smash. And really good job from Elf mixing up that angle of the PK freeze. Elf launching Sephiroth off stage. Oh, almost got that move there. If he went for a forward, the Sephiroth would have for sure been dead. And Elf barely surviving. Almost DIs the wrong way, but thankfully he is able to survive. And that great spike there from Sephiroth will get him this lead. Oh, missed tech from the Sephiroth. That is very good notes there for Elf to take, because if Sephiroth gets to that situation again, he could find an early stock against the Sephiroth player on this final life of game number 3. This is it, folks. Whoever takes the next life is the winner. Elf already looking like he's doing a good job getting those professional level combos out here. And mix-ups. Look at Elf go. Playing very strong against the Sephiroth player, but the Sephiroth not letting up. Already at 52% is Elf, but the Sephiroth player is at 49. Players at even percents. I could definitely tell Elf is nervous right now. I'm not envying his position either. I would not want to be either of these two players right now, so I am glad I'm just on the commentator's side. Here goes Elf. 71% off stage. Sephiroth getting that forward tilt. Really good mix up there from Elf, going a little bit higher, catching the Sephiroth, and he has 3 Shadow Flares. Elf could use that to his advantage for healing, but sadly he does not. Elf might have done a good play right there. Oh, I don't want to watch. Alright, here comes Elf. Trying to get that final hit in. Both of these players looking for those stronger moves to get that final hit. We can see those backers coming off from Sephiroth. As he has a swing, he will have extra knockback. That almost hit there for Elf right now. Really good forward smash. Almost no DI on the Sephiroth player. Oh, Elf does not down angle that forward tilt. Oh, Elf has healing opportunity. Oh, that was a very bad option right there coming from Elf. Oh, and then that's C! Oh my gosh. I can breathe. Oh my gosh, I can breathe. The Sephiroth tried to catch that tether grab for the last time with that down spike. But sadly, the Sephiroth goes slightly too far off stage and he SDs for the 3rd time in a row. Wow, what a game coming from these two. That was very, very impressive games here to start off this game number 1. Oh, now I gotta follow that up. All right, that's gonna be fun. But hey, at least we have a little bit of breathing room. 1 win to 0. We'll see how I do against the next player. And a quick JV update. It looks like we got a set win from Pyromaniacs. So our next person up is Green Ghost, and we'll see how she does for JV. So JV is up 1-0 right now.
Choose your fighter. Young Link. Ready? 1, go! Choose your fighter.
Alrighty, guys. So with that, I took the game. That was very, very interesting. So GG's to that Sonic/Dark Pit player. That was very good to see, and I hope he was very good to watch as well. All right, Coach Josh here is on the computer, and he's going to be directing Mr. Elsa through the banning phase, and we'll see him facing somebody. Oh, Yoshi, I think, right? Yoshi? Yeah, Yoshi. Okay. I just want to make sure I wasn't JV. So, Mr. Elsa versus Yoshi. This should be very good. Mr. Elsa, as you know, plays Pac-Man, so we'll see how he faces against his Yoshi. Alright. Alright, there you go. Mr. Elsa versus Yoshi. And we have taken 2 out of the 3 games that we need to win this entire thing. So then we will be 8-0 if Mr. Elsa can win his set today. So we had a very close set between Elf and the Sephiroth / wait, who do they play? Meta Knight player. And we saw a pretty interesting set between me and that Sonic / Strike player. So we will see how Mr. Elsa does against this Yoshi player. So wish Mr. Elsa luck, guys, and we will see you in a moment for this game number 1. Alright. Let's begin here. 3, 2, 1, go. Immediately, Mr. Elsa is getting his fruit charged up so that he can get as much percent as possible while this Yoshi does not know his game plan. That is very smart there from Mr. Elsa. At least he can play a little bit more aggressive against this Yoshi player, as I couldn't do that very much against the Sonic player, else I would be punished very heavily for that. And it looks like Mr. Elsa is taking advantage of the fact that it's a fresh set, because look at this. He already has 55% against this Yoshi player to start off this game. Very good job for racking up percent. Oh, Mr. Elsa! Yoshi caught without a jump! And that's it right there. Mr. Elsa catching this Yoshi player off guard, catching their jump. And Yoshi, because he does not have an upbeat, cannot recover from that. And Mr. Elsa getting that first stock with only 50 seconds off of the clock so far. Alright, here we go with Mr. Elsa catching his Yoshi once again, but he does not take advantage of the fact that the Yoshi did not have Legend Immunity that time. That could have been a very bad thing for the Yoshi there. Alright, here goes Mr. Elsa. Yoshi extending that forward air hitbox with the Galaxian. Here comes Galaxian. Mr. Elsa almost hits the Ginkgo. Very close. That is a kill combo for Pac-Man, and Mr. Elsa always tries to hit that. Sadly, he's not been successful on the YouTube channel yet, but hopefully he will be one of these days. It's a very good combo for Pac-Man. All right. Here comes Mr. Elsa with the bell. And almost catches the Yoshi off guard with the spell stun there. But sadly, it does not work out in Mr. Elsa's favor. And Yoshi will climb to 150% already. This is a lot of percent for Yoshi, but without any good DI, the Yoshi will lose their stock at about 163% as Mr. Elsa carries out this advantage state to 108% so far by taking 2 stocks without losing 1 for himself. And he's building up extra credit on this final stock right now. Yoshi, I can tell, is getting very desperate for this kill, just yeeting himself off stage, caught without a jump again. And that will be it for this game. Yoshi gives up because there is nothing he could do about that. Mr. Elsa, without losing a single life, takes game number 1. Really good job to Mr. Elsa. All right. Central High School is backed into the corner now. If they lose this next round, then they will be... I think they will, yeah, they will lose this game and we will take the victory. So hopefully that will happen. But as we wait, let's catch up over here on the JV side of things, where we see Streak Dragon going up against a Mega Man right now. And just like Varsity, this team is backed into the corner as well. If they lose this game, then it is over for that JV team that they're facing, Apollo High School. So let's see if Streak Dragon can seal out this game against this Mega Man and win for the JV team, which will be their second win of the season. So that's very good for them, and it's a 3-0 victory as well. Alright, Mr. Elsa talking strategy right now. He wants to make sure that he's getting as much percent as possible to start off this game. Alright guys, we're still waiting the bans on Central High School for varsity, but I have good news. Our JV has taken a 3-0 sweep against Apollo High School JV. So, congratulations to our JV team. That was a very strong victory for you guys. We got our first win from, who was it? Green Ghost got her first win today, and Pyromaniac got her second actual regular season game victory. So that was very good on both of them. So congratulations to the JV team. And I will hop back once we're ready for our band here. This is the first time that JV's finished before varsity. I just realized that. So, yeah, our JV's getting better, I guess. Alright, finally, after a couple minutes, we are ready to get rolling here again inside of this game number 3. Or 2, actually. Side number 3, game number 2. So, let's see how Mr. Also does against this Yoshi player. He 3-stocked him last time. So, we're hoping for a swift victory here. But, we'll see how he does as we begin right now. Yoshi immediately coming out with more percent. They definitely took that time to chat a little bit about the game plan. But, Mr. Also getting that percent back immediately and even more of it as well. Already getting this Yoshi player to 54% by the time Yoshi player stops her combo, but things are kind of back and forth right now. Mr. Elsa is 67.6% right now, and this Yoshi at... Why am I on this team, bro? Everyone to start making 6-7 jokes. Alright, anyway, back to the game. 80%, so you guys can't make jokes anymore for both players, and... Okay, in all seriousness, Mr. Elsa just lost his first stock. This might be a little bit bad, but Mr. Elsa could definitely make this back here. Yoshi definitely locked in during this time to try and get this victory. Very good job to the Yoshi so far for adapting against Mr. Elsa's Pac-Man. Mr. Elsa will have to lock in a little bit more than he hoped he would have. Bell just goes flying away. Bell just does not like Mr. Elsa today. And really good mix-up on the DI from that Hydrant. That was very smart there from Mr. Elsa, utilizing the down throw to go into the Hydrant. And light attacking that Hydrant with Galaxian in hand is this Yoshi. And that is never a good sign for any player. So, Mr. Elsa getting 91% already. But Mr. Elsa taking a little bit of percent for himself here. Already at 59. 60 with that extra blast zone tech damage. And things have evened out here, honestly. Yoshi just needs one more hit and things are for sure evened out. But Mr. Elsa getting these good setups to get Yoshi to the critical percent now. Mr. Elsa trying to wait for Yoshi to utilize his double jump, because the double jump is for sure Yoshi's biggest weakness, because once Yoshi loses that, it's all over. But right there, Mr. Elsa didn't even have to get a good edge guard situation. All he had to do was just use key once, and it is over. So, with that, Mr. Elsa has taken the second life before the Yoshi was able to take the second life, and is available to get some extra credit here on this stock. Only 7% of extra credit so far for Mr. Elsa, but it is currently racking up with these apple combos. Mr. Elsa getting a sizable amount of percent already on this Yoshi player. Yoshi just trying to use maybe like a spike move on that forwarder. Not quite sure what the Yoshi's trying to do. Maybe a back air would probably do him a little bit better in these situations, which we see right there. But the Yoshi player trying to find his way around Mr. Elsa's second stock right here to try and chip away at his third stock. But Mr. Elsa not letting up. 127% for Mr. Elsa right now. 75% for the Yoshi. 81%. Mr. Elsa just playing things super slow here. The Yoshi cannot approach Mr. Elsa unless Mr. Elsa approaches first. So that is a very good sign for Mr. Elsa. But Yoshi with Bell in hand decides to throw it away, actually. That was very interesting there on that move. But finally, at 95%, this Yoshi is able to take Mr. Elsa's third stock. And Yoshi is back into the corner here. If Yoshi loses one more life inside of this set, then the entire Central High School team will lose. So that is a lot of pressure for this Yoshi player. And Yoshi, as I say that, is entering the critical percent. Mr. Elsa catching the jump with the forward slash. That was a very smart usage there. And gets a JV2 there for his efforts. Really good job to Mr. Elsa. And with that, we take yet another 3-0 victory as the GCHS Esports team. That was a very good job, guys. I don't know why I clicked 3. That is... No. 2 and 3. Look at that. We got a 2-1 victory from our very own Elf, and we got a 2-0 victory from me, and then Mr. Elsa sealed the deal with another 2-0 victory. Congratulations to our team today. Alright guys, this is it. Tomorrow, we basically decide who wins the first spot inside of our Group G division. We face Centennial High School, who is currently 8-0 with us. So we will see if we are able to secure another victory, making ourselves 9-0 on the season, or if Centennial will take that first seed inside of our division. So a lot of high stakes right here for this game, but it looks like we're about to do some goofy hee-hee, which is our fun little game mode. So I will end you guys off on the stream here. So thank you guys watching the stream, and make sure to come back at 2:30 MST tomorrow to catch yet another good game of esports. So I will see you guys then, and have a good night.